The fun, it's just getting started. When we come back, goalie Tyler Beehler joins me. Once a hockey player, Tyler excels at goalie on the pitch. My conversation with Tyler next, right here on Coach's Corner. Tyler, your coach is a kick in the pants.
Yeah, right. He can be.
Right.
Yeah.
So he brings this charisma, this certain attitude. Tell me, as a player, does a head coach matter?
Oh, it absolutely matters. Head coach brings a bunch of positivity, a bunch of negativity. Always brings in the good stuff, the bad stuff. He gets us going. We have lunch every day, so he gives us a big speech at lunch, which really gets our team excited. Keeps us in check. So I think he's a really, really important part of our team.
Now, when I first met you today, I asked, hey, any other sports? I said, watch out, the football team's going to find you, right? And you got a great football program.
Yeah.
How did you decide on soccer?
I've been playing soccer pretty much my whole life. I've played for probably 10 years now. And I started out, I kicked my freshman year, and I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't find it a good thing for me, so I just continued playing soccer and just loved it. Yeah. So I've just stuck with it ever since.
So you're in between the posts, and that is a high impact intensity job, right?
Yeah.
It's very intense, right? There's no action, and then there's a lot of action.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what happens when it's in between the action? What's going on in between those years?
In between the action, I just like to think what's going to happen next. Try to get ready, for if a break happens and I have to come out and make a play, or if we score. I'll talk to the team too. I'll talk to my back forward just to make sure they see everything, just to keep them updated. Make sure there's nothing they're not seeing.
So is it safe to say that you're kind of like the quarterback of the team?
Yes.
And you see the game differently than the rest of the players. Yeah. Can you explain that for the soccer people and the non-soccer people?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm the last line of defense, so I get to see the whole field. And everyone really depends on me to talk to them to see what they can't see, because a lot of the times the defenders are faced the other way and they can't see, obviously they don't got eyes in the back of their head. So I play an important part back there to keep them in and keep them updated.
When you're playing, are you thinking one step ahead, 2 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead? And does that kind of matter? And I'm sure it does on what the score is.
Yeah, definitely on what the score is. If we're down, if we're up, I like to just keep 1 step ahead, keep it simple, do the simple things right. Just stay focused, don't get distracted. If I think too far ahead, then I'll make small mistakes. So if I just do the easy things right, it works just fine.
I don't know if it's going to happen today, but what if there's a penalty kick? What if there's that opportunity for the offense to go left or right on you? How do you guys know which way to go? It's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, those are difficult, but it's really about the shooter's body position. Okay. So if they come out wide, then they're probably going to go their right, my left, and if they just come straight in, they're going to go left.
Yeah.
Last Friday, I had a PK on me, and I guessed right, but I couldn't get it in time. It went off my hands and in.
So I asked Coach what has been the main difference over the years in boys soccer, and he's been here 17 years, and I asked him about the speed of the game, boys getting bigger.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think the difference is, maybe when and if your dad played soccer.
Yeah, my dad never played soccer. It was my mom.
Okay.
That's where I got my soccer genes from, but it's definitely become a more physical game in high school, where compared to club, it's a little more technical, but it's definitely grown since it has over the years.
Well, let's talk about that physicality of the game. Do you enjoy, I know you're in between the posts, but it gets physical for you too, right?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that aspect of the game, and do you wish the referees would let that play a little bit further, or is that not good?
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. When we played San Clemente last, I got slide tackled in the first 5 minutes and had a bruised foot for the rest of the week, so thank God they called that one, but I like to come out on corners and kind of knee people every now and then, so I like the physical part. The refs have a big thing about protecting the keeper, so I mean it's whatever they call and whatever's the right thing to call.
Yeah. If you weren't a soccer goalie, what sport would you be doing, do you think? If someone said, hey, Tyler, you got to make a choice, we don't have soccer anymore at our school.
Yeah, I would probably go back to hockey.
Okay.
I played hockey for couple of years when I was playing soccer at the same time, and I had to choose one or the other, and I took the soccer path.
Okay.
So if I would have to give up soccer, I would probably just go right back to hockey.
Okay, and then for you, why in between the posts? Why did you pick that spot, or did someone pick it for you?
I used to play striker when I was younger, but then our goalie got hurt, so I stepped in goal and then just picked it up ever since.
Yeah.
And I just kept getting better and better.
And I don't think people realize that is a position too that takes a lot of conditioning. I know the other boys are moving up and down the field quite a bit.
Yeah.
But you're moving quite a bit as well.
Yeah, it may not seem like it. We're always walking around in the back a lot, but when we get a lot of action in the game, it's tiring. It's a lot of core, getting up and down, jumping up in the air, diving on the ground. It takes a toll.
So I have a couple of young boys, and I always wish that they played soccer.
Yeah.
For some reason, it didn't click. The benefits of soccer, do you think, for children, 7 years on up? 5 years on up?
I think it's great. It's a great team aspect. It's definitely a team sport. You can't do it by yourself. You learn good leadership, and it's just a good community. And the soccer community is one of the best.
Tyler, I got to ask you another question about this, because normally I'll have a coach that's winning a CIF championship or winning a league, and we want to pay homage to them, and they're doing really well. You guys aren't doing great right now, right?
Yeah.
But you guys are hanging in, and the program can turn at any time. How do you hang in there at this late of the season and have a good attitude?
I like to play for my brothers, my seniors, that it's their last year, so I want to play hard for them, make sure they have a good last year, even though it's not going so well. But I'd like to win at least one more game of the season.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're a junior. You're a fine young man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you in between the posts today.
Yeah.
And you give a great interview. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job. That was awesome. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Every team has their go-to player, and for the Diablos, that is Mikey Hill. The junior is the spark plug of the team. Next, my discussion with Mikey Hill and some great news he received right before we did the interview. This is Coach's Corner. I'm Paul Higgins, and we'll be right back. It's the best youth broadcasting workshop in